You mind? I apologize. I'm missing a piece of a tire. There we go. Oh, there we go. Chip chippery, chim chimmery, chim chimmery. Lawandcrime.com. Stormy Daniels, the porn star lawyer, dirtbag, Avenatti hit with $4.85 million verdict in lawsuit from former law partner. Attorney Michael Avenatti suffered a loss in court on Monday in a case where he was the defendant and not merely an advocate. Avenatti had been sued by former law partner Jason Frank, who claimed, excuse me, my tongue, a little red, a little super juice. You remember that one? I told you guys, super juice. 50% Kool-Aid, 50% ginger ale, water and Kool-Aid, 50% ginger ale, and you're gonna need some sugar in there. Add the Canada Dry ginger ale. Add Canada Dry at the end after you've already mixed it up and try to get all the sugar to dissolve. Then start adding the soda because it's gonna fizz quite a bit. And if you want to put the whole thing in a freezer, you've got to catch it before it actually freezes, where it's kind of like it's starting to freeze a little bit. You go in there and you hit it, and you start to see little pieces of ice everywhere, little slushy. Oh. I actually have a video on here. Just type in JSNIP4 or Realist News Super Juice or something like that. You will find it. I may have even videotaped the whole thing, me making it, or maybe I just told you, but I don't remember. But we had a little Halloween party, as I mentioned, and a little leftover Super Juice. Joe, Kool-Aid, really? Yeah. Yes, really. Anyways. Breaking, says Michael Finnegan. Breaking on Twitter, Michael Avenatti hit by a California judge with $4.85 million personal judgment for unpaid debt to ex-colleague Jason Frank. His firm, Egan Avenatti, facing possible eviction in trial today in OC, which I assume is Orange County. Frank claimed that when he worked with Avenatti's former firm, Egan Avenatti, he had an independent contractor arrangement that said he would receive 25% of the firm's annual profits and 20% of his client's fees. Frank said he was also supposed to get copies of the firm's tax returns and other financial records. His lawsuit, filed in May of this year, alleged that the firm did not provide the records, misstated what the profits were, and did not pay him the amount due. In February 2016, he filed a demand to go to arbitration and resigned from the firm a month later. The case hit a snag a month after the arbitration filing, days before Avenatti was to sit for a deposition, the lawsuit said. A person using the name Gerald Tobin filed an involuntary bankruptcy petition against Egan Avenatti, and the firm said this prevented any deposition or trial from taking place. According to Frank's lawsuit, a judge said that the bankruptcy, quote, has a stench of impropriety, end quote, and gave the firm days to consent to the bankruptcy, which they did. In December 2017, the two sides reached a settlement agreement whereby the firm would pay Frank $4.85 million, and in March 2018, what? Jay, take the hat off. Take the hat off. It's messing with you. In March 2018, the bankruptcy was dismissed. Frank sued when he did not receive any payment by the deadline set in the agreement. At the time the lawsuit was filed, Avenatti told Law and Crime that it was frivolous and baseless. Kind of like everything he says right now. Unless he's talking about Stormy Daniels or the other lady, Mrs. Ford. Apparently, the court did not agree. In a statement to Law and Crime, Avenatti responded to the verdict by saying, well, any amount awarded Jason Frank will be deducted from the $12 million he owes me and my firm for his outright fraud and stealing, what was it? This site's moving all over the damn place. Advertisements popping up all over the place. The $12 million he owes me and my firm for his outright fraud and stealing clients, etc. I bet this guy Frank the Tank, I bet Mr. Frank was knocking the doors down trying to get to porn star Stormy Daniels. But Avenatti beat him too. The trailer park of clients. Oh, I do have it. Hands are a little dirty. I haven't played that in so long, I don't know how the hell I just pulled that off. But I do have another one for you. Bang, son! It's 6:30 o'clock in the evening. Jay Snip's drinking his Kool-Aid mix. I get an email about some shenanigans. Scratching my head, how did I miss this? What else does Snippy know on there? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I don't quite remember. This is his friend Saul. Saul Rosenberg. Egan Avenatti had another legal battle on Monday, which it lost. The firm was evicted from their California office space due to an alleged $213,253 in unpaid rent. Well, since that's in California, that's probably just a few months. He's probably just behind a few months' rent. You know what I'm saying? Frank's lawsuit claims that Avenatti owns an interest in Egan Avenatti through his personal corporation, Avenatti and Associates. But Avenatti claims he has, no responsibility for anything relating to the lease and haven't for some time. Oh, but you did. But you haven't for some time. I get it. Gotcha. Note, this article has been updated with the full result of Egan Avenatti's eviction case and details of the initial case brought by Frank in the firm's bankruptcy. Follow Law and Crime on Twitter and Facebook. 'Cause I'm proud to be a criminal. Eviction's going right on time. Oh la da 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 la da da. We're not on. And it's going right on time. Oh la da 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 da. I forget that part. Sorry, I'm killing you. I'm just destroying your ears right now. It's been a long time. But, I should have told you this wasn't super juice. This was super duper juice. My super juice mix with liberal tears. Ah, a little bit left. That's the secret. That is what it is. It's the liberal tears inside of super juice. That's the ingredient I was missing. I was wondering why this started tasting so good all of a sudden after I was done reading this article. It's like you don't even have to go find them. You read the article, you find some news. Oh, what's that? Another liberal getting destroyed? Oh. Anything near you, just take a sip. Oh, whoa. Oh, some water, right? I got some water sitting over here. Very refreshing. Aquafina has never tasted so good. It just happens. It's just like some kind of metamorphosis or something. You read good news about these liberals getting destroyed, these dirtbag lawyers, and then hey, you take a sip somewhere near you and they just appear. Batteries not included. Take care.